Hi, I'm Dr. Pauline Dillard of the Dunamas Center for Marriage, Birthing, and Family Studies. I'm here today with our childbirth educators, Jeff and Catherine Pearson, to answer your questions about childbirth. Today's question is, what difference did you experience between a birth led by a doctor versus a birth led by God? And this question is directed specifically to Jeff and Catherine. Jeff and Catherine?
Yeah, the difference between those was night and day. Our first two births were in hospitals and led by doctors, and with the third, it was so much more peaceful because we involved God and we asked Him to go before us in that birth, and He led the birth, and that made a huge difference. We were able to concentrate more on each other and the process of the birth and the blessings that God would have for us during that birth, and not so much on, holy cow, what's going to happen. We knew beyond the shadow of a doubt that this is exactly what God wanted us to do for this birth. So we knew we had no reason to fear anything.
Absolutely. With our with the births led by the doctor, there was many interventions that we went through. With the birth led by God, there was no interventions whatsoever, which was fabulous. There was also a lot more fear involved with the pregnancy and the birth led by the doctor, and much more peace, marked by faith in God and what He was doing with the third. It was, overall, the third birth was just peaceful and amazing.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pauline Dillard with the Dunamas Center for Marriage, Birthing, and Family Studies. I'm here today with our childbirth educators, Jeff and Catherine Pearson, and they're here to answer your questions about childbirth. Today's question is, how late is too late to change our birth plans? Jeff and Catherine?
Really, after the baby is born is when it's too late. We have friends who attended our seminar recently, and they changed their plans. They were, I think, about 34, 35 weeks along, and it's, we've heard another story about a woman who was starting to go into labor and she decided to change birth plans. So really, it's never too late, and if you are listening to and obeying God, the timing of your birth will be perfect.
Today's question is, why does it matter who my care provider is or where I give birth? Jeff and Catherine?
At the Dunamas Center, our passion is to see families have the best start that they can. For us, that means making God the center of your decision making rather than letting it be guided by a care provider or doctor. The person, whether it's a doctor, a midwife, an assistant, a combination of these, this person should be in line with your beliefs and respect your decisions regarding birth.